What if I told you that in the next 72 hours, a storm unlike anything we have seen this winter is going to reshape the weather across America? And what if the timing of this storm carries a meaning deeper than just meteorology? Right now, as I speak to you, temperatures in Dallas have reached 83 degrees. Oklahoma City is sitting at 79. Nashville will hit 73 tomorrow. But this warmth is not a gift. It is a warning. It is the calm before something much larger unfolds. Before we dive into the forecasts, I want you to comment below with your city and state. Why? Because in the next few minutes, I am going to give you the exact timeline for when this storm impacts your neighborhood. And I promise you, whether you live in Texas or Maine, this weather event will touch your life. Let me start with what the atmosphere is showing us right now. A powerful low-pressure system is organizing over the southern plains. By Friday afternoon, this system will begin pulling Gulf moisture northward. By Saturday morning, heavy rain and thunderstorms will erupt across Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted this area for severe weather. We are talking about damaging winds over 60 miles per hour, large hail, and the possibility of tornadoes. Now, some might say this is just winter weather doing what winter weather does, but when you look at the patterns, when you see how the pieces are coming together, there is something remarkable happening. This storm is developing during a week when many across this nation are preparing for Ash Wednesday, the beginning of Lent. For those of faith, Lent is a 40-day period of reflection, sacrifice, and preparation. And here we are, facing a storm that will require preparation, that will test our resilience, that will remind us of our dependence on forces far greater than ourselves. Let me give you the specific timeline for the southern states. New Orleans, Friday evening at 6 p.m., rain begins. By Friday night at 10 p.m., heavy thunderstorms, rainfall totals 2 to 4 inches. Mobile, Alabama, Saturday morning between 7 a.m. and noon, severe weather threat highest. Wind gusts could reach 65 miles per hour. As this storm moves northeast, it encounters colder air. Sunday into Monday, from the Appalachian Mountains through the Mid-Atlantic into New England, we are looking at a major winter storm. Snow totals of 1 to 2 feet possible across a wide area. There is something humbling about a snowstorm of this magnitude. It forces us to stop. It forces us to stay home. In the Catholic tradition, Lent is about creating space for God. It is about stepping back from the noise. And whether intentional or not, this storm will create that space for millions. Philadelphia, Sunday evening, rain begins. Monday morning between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m., rain changes to snow, total 6 to 12 inches. Schools closed Monday and Tuesday. New York City, Sunday evening at 6 p.m., rain starts. Monday at 3 a.m. changes to snow. Heavy snow 3 a.m. until 2 p.m. Monday. Total 10 to 18 inches. Biggest snowstorm since January 2016. Boston, Monday morning at 8 a.m. Rain changes to snow. Monday at noon, heavy snow begins. Monday at 4 p.m., blizzard conditions, wind gusts to 60 miles per hour. Total 14 to 24 inches. Logan Airport shuts down Monday. Syracuse, New York, Monday 12 to 18 inches from main storm. Monday night into Tuesday, lake effect adds 6 to 12 more. Total 18 to 30 inches. Now I want to share something that struck me as I was studying these weather models. The European model, the most reliable model we have, shows this storm intensifying rapidly Sunday night into Monday. The central pressure drops from 1,008 millibars to 992 millibars in less than 24 hours. This is what meteorologists call a bomb cyclone. It is a storm that explodes in intensity. There is a word in Scripture that speaks to moments like this. The word is kairos. Unlike chronos, which refers to chronological time, kairos refers to the right time, the opportune moment, a time of significance. In the New Testament, Jesus often spoke of recognizing the kairos moments. He said in the Gospel of Luke, "You know how to interpret the appearance of earth and sky, but why do you not know how to interpret the present time?" I am not suggesting this storm is a divine judgment or punishment. That would be presumptuous and theologically unsound. Weather is weather. Atmospheric dynamics follow physical laws. Low-pressure systems develop when temperature gradients and jet stream patterns align. But I am suggesting that how we respond to this storm, how we prepare, how we care for our neighbors, how we find meaning in the disruption, these are choices that reveal our character. Worcester, Massachusetts could be the jackpot. 20 to 30 inches Monday into Tuesday. Heavy, wet snow. Power outages likely. Stock up today or tomorrow. Portland, Maine, 14 to 20 inches Monday. Buffalo, New York, 6 to 10 inches from main storm, then lake effect adds 8 to 16 more. Total, 14 to 26 inches. For those in heavy snow areas, here is what you need. Go to the grocery store today. Stock up on bread, milk, eggs, non-perishables. Fill up your car with gas. Charge all devices Sunday night. Test your generator. Check medications. Check on elderly neighbors. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus taught about preparation through the parable of the wise and foolish virgins. 5 were prepared with oil for their lamps. 5 were not. When the bridegroom came, only the prepared could enter. The lesson is clear. Preparation matters. This storm will knock out power for hundreds of thousands. Highest risk areas, Appalachian Mountains from West Virginia through Virginia, where ice will bring down power lines. Central Massachusetts, where heavy wet snow and wind will snap trees. Northwestern New Jersey. Upstate New York around Syracuse. Coastal areas where strong winds alone cause outages. If you lose power in winter, hypothermia can set in quickly. Have blankets. Have a way to stay warm without electricity. A fireplace, wood stove, extra layers. Winter storms bring communities together. Neighbors check on neighbors. Strangers stop to help. In Catholic social teaching, this is called solidarity, the recognition that we are all connected, responsible for one another. Pope Francis, in his encyclical Laudato Si', wrote about our relationship with creation and with one another. He wrote that everything is connected. The environmental crisis is also a social crisis. When a storm like this hits, it does not discriminate. Rich and poor, believer and non-believer, we all face the same snow, the same wind, the same cold. And in that shared experience, we have an opportunity to practice love of neighbor in concrete ways. More city forecasts. Allentown, Pennsylvania, 10 to 16 inches Monday. Scranton, 12 to 18. Poconos, 14 to 20. Harrisburg, 8 to 12. Newark, New Jersey, 10 to 14 inches. Atlantic City, 4 to 8. Shore areas see less snow, stay warmer longer. Baltimore, Maryland, 6 to 10 inches. Washington, D.C., 4 to 8 inches possible. High uncertainty. Exact track determines if D.C. sees mostly rain or snow mix. Richmond, Virginia, mostly rain Sunday into Monday. Norfolk, rain with coastal flooding concern as northeast winds push water into Chesapeake Bay. Some of you watching are scared. You have been through storms before, lost power for days, dealt with flooding, damage, disruption. The thought of another major storm creates anxiety. In the Psalms we read, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear though the earth gives way. Faith does not mean we ignore danger or fail to prepare. Faith means we prepare wisely, act responsibly, and trust we are not alone. Fear is natural, but fear does not have to control us. Action steps for the next 72 hours. Today, Tuesday, check supplies. Make a list. Today or tomorrow, go to the store before Saturday rush. Friday, fill up gas, charge devices, test generator. Saturday, secure outdoor items. Sunday, stay home, do not travel. Monday, if in snow zone, do not go anywhere unless emergency. Tuesday, begin cleanup but be patient. For severe weather zone across the South, Saturday morning is critical. Have multiple ways to receive warnings. Weather radio, phone app, television. Know your safe place. If tornado warning issued, act immediately. Rainfall totals across the South will be significant. 3 to 5 inches likely from East Texas through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama into Georgia. Some areas could see 6 inches. This causes flash flooding. If you encounter a flooded road, turn around. 12 inches of moving water can carry away a car. As I look at the week ahead, I am reminded we are stewards, not masters of this world. We can forecast weather with accuracy. We can track storms days in advance. We can warn people and save lives, but we cannot stop the storms. We are participants in a much larger story. In the Catholic tradition, Lent culminates in Holy Week, remembering the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus. The journey through Lent is through darkness toward light, through sacrifice toward renewal. This storm follows a similar pattern. There will be disruption, difficulty, but then the storm passes, the sun comes out, neighbors help neighbors, communities come together. Comment below and let me know where you are watching from. Let me know if you are prepared, and if you are not prepared, make a plan today. Do not put it off. I will have updates every day this week as we get closer to the storm. The models will continue to refine the forecast. By Friday, we will have much better clarity on exact snowfall totals. Subscribe so you do not miss the updates. Stay safe. Help your neighbor. Trust that you have what it takes to get through this. And I will see you in the next forecast. May God bless you and keep